Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode on Pastiche of Skin. Today we are playing Made in Japan, and the game from Japan we are playing is Disaster Report 4 Summer Memories. There is a demo of it floating about on the PlayStation Network, so I thought I'd give it a little bit of a try. Let's see how the game goes. Let's see. So pretty much, Disaster Report series has been around for a fairly long time. It started off on the PS2, and probably the thing to talk about up front is that this game was originally initially delayed due to tsunami and earthquakes in Japan back in, I think it was the 2016 ones, late 2016 might have been. And obviously we're at the same point now where there's another disaster event has happened in Japan. If you actually don't know anything about it, make sure to take up a look in the news, and if you actually have any decency in you, you would probably go and support some of the disaster relief efforts that are actually in the country and contribute the best way you can. And hopefully people will actually be reasonably well taken care of. Now, I suppose a situation like this, a game like this, could be actually very helpful to a number of people who might have actually had to suffer through something like this. It's the dark side of video games reflecting our reality when we can actually literally have a video game that articulates some of the things that you need to actually survive through in this crazy world. So pretty much, the Disaster Report series has been around for a good long while. This one initially was meant to be on the PS3, then was swapped over to be on the PS4 because the license kind of shifted from company to company. And
ある日、あなたが初めて訪れた町で巨大地震に遭遇したら、あなたはどうか、何を考え、そしてどう行動するだろうか。
It feels like they're actually like really doing a Christmas and then everything's retroactively being told. Would be interesting. Sorry, excuse me as I get the mics right for the audio.
一人でも多くの人を助けるのに全力を尽くすつもりだ。どんな時でも自分自身を大切にしたい。
人生を変える機会だと。Where you pretty much try to escape the disaster zone or the actual damage that originally happened. I'm curious to see what the details. Oh, whoa. The problem is I'm not going to be able to tell exactly what's going on in the dialogue scenes here, but we'll get through them and we'll see what the actual gameplay method is like. Okay. Interesting. So there's actually a character creation mode, I suppose, in this. There's a lot of this is actually. I actually like the fact that it's kind of like a selection menu for going through ones here. Interesting idea. Yeah, it's weird. Didn't you think in character creation mode for a disaster game is kind of a bit self-inserting, but conceptually I get this. I'm terrified and intrigued to see what this actually shows in the opening scene of it.
私はこのバスに乗って散歩するために水田公園へ行こうとしているの。
So apparently with the design of this series, there's been a few changes in the actual gameplay. Much more interior locations where you actually go through buildings to find other survivors. Survivors with individual skills are useful to allow you to be able to get in and out of buildings or to get to the next location. Like everybody's phone getting warned. Storm on its way. An emergency disaster report. God damn, that's actually really terrifying.
私はもう一度考えることにした。もし巨大地震にあったら。
To be honest, this would actually make a very interesting movie into itself. I wonder if the actually Disaster Report series has ever gone to film.
巨大地震にあったとしたら、私は
anything with an exclamation point at this point sounds about right for the reaction you should have. Loading, loading, loading. This game's got lots of loading. It's just the slow loading times makes me think of this. This really was like almost a PS3 game, because I'm sure the PS4 can handle loading this. It's just very poorly streamlined. But I knew it was going to be as loady as it was. Oh, okay. Get the fuck out of the bus. Ay, ay, ay. Apparently there was actually a VR demo of this shown in Japan recently, like well, not recently, but in the last year or so. So there's a possibility that some of these first-person shots were probably meant to actually play out in that way. Yeah, it's not going to let you first, last, and middle name. Right. Oof. This looks scary as balls. Okay, well, definitely a Resident Evil style thing. Can't go that way, so we must go this way. He's getting phone receptions though. Hold on. One of those crazy things, you think that it's not the moment of the earthquake, it's the reaction that you have afterwards, it's what you do, where you go. Like if telecommunication networks were still there, you'd still be hearing about what was going on, and you'd said you'd be getting updates on it and getting information about where you should go, but eventually you're kind of on your own until like support can get there. What would you do? You just like wander back to home? I mean, essentially it's cracks and buildings. Oh. Alright, so the after effects are probably what's going to terrify you more, but look at that. Can you imagine just literally being in the city and stuff just toppling around you? That's not pleasant. Oh, shit! That's the things that could terrify you. Literally just get dropped on by a lamppost. Ooh, okay. Shout for people. It's like, what are you trying to say? Is anybody there? Because I saw people going that direction a moment ago. Listening to the conversations. I'm assuming there's a lot of communications things where you're pretty much having conversations to find out what people are thinking or going to do themselves. Like if you're even within range of things whenever they fall down. That's the scary thought. If I had kept running, I might have been safe there. sake. Nowhere to really go from there, is there? Or is that... Oh. There, can you? Way to go around. Nope. Feels a bit weird to actually literally be in a square that's just going to be blocked off every direction you go to. But I'm pretty sure it's going to do... Oh, that didn't run into a corner. Nowhere else to go this way. Is there? Yeah, vehicles have completely blocked off that road. The question is, what do you do next? No, sorry dude. Did not mean to knock you off your photographing. Searching for somebody, I imagine? I can ask some questions, but literally unless it gives me a waypoint, I'm kind of screwed here.
何かあったんですか？すみません。私、この近くにある翡翠学院高校の教師で、授業を抜け出した生徒がこの辺りにいると聞いて呼びに来たんですけど、地震に遭ってしまって、怪我していなければいいけど。こんな時に人探しなんてしてられないわ。他は当たって。
I think I may have believed to choose the bitchiest option where she is the most aggressive. Oh shit.
失礼しました。
Let me just make her apologize for actually asking for help. 生徒は3人来ているはずです。申し訳ありませんが、お願いします。 I'll see what I can do. I don't really know where to go from here. I'm just wondering if things are vestigial that attach to walls. I mean, ooh, okay. Possibilities. Yes, I will take that. Damn right, I'm gonna lift an actual bag. Be able to carry some shit. I imagine, some of this... what I just did was, like, pretense to looting. There's gone in there? No. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Okay. Oh, clothing change. Alright. I think part of that was actually just to make yourself feel a little bit better, was it? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's leave that be. Oh, crap. I think I went to the wrong thing. This is the fact that this is for redesigning your character while you're playing. We'll be grand without that. Let's leave. Well, she let her hair down. I.e. grew hair instantly. That's how long she's been inside this place. The Skullcars don't really give a shit.
Eri san, どうします？買い物でき
I
そう
don't
に
know,
ないですけ
it
ど。
feels like the actual, like...
そうね。
People are very, very calm about being in
どうしましょう。
earthquakes. Being from a place that doesn't have
何
them,
よ。
this is
私たちに
actually
なんかよ。
mildly unsettling. Just to be witnessing.
あなたたち翡翠学院の学生ね。学校はどうしたの？何？気味悪い。どうして私たちの学校知ってんのよ。きっと比嘉先生じゃないかしら。
That girl's
私た
earrings
ちを
disappeared
心配
inside
し
of her
て
head for a
探しに
second.
来ていらっしゃるんだわ。新人の比嘉ですね。さすがエリさん。きっとそうですよ。どうします？
Yeah, whatever. Literally, I can understand zero context from this. I did not mean to shove you around. Ooh. Compass! Excellent. Is that better than the compass that I already had? Ah well. Need to find something else. Right, let's get out of this darkness because you guys can see bugger all on the stream. Just a black wall that it'll actually look like. That's one of the, like, imagine this game's probably reasonably dark at all times because of, you know, lack of electricity and day passing, tremors happening. I don't know if I want to be higher up in a building where there's continuing to be earthquakes, but people are hanging out in here. They seem to be reasonably safe, in their opinion. That's an locked door. So we gotta work our way back down again. I thought it might have been actually a traversal of one building to another, but not at the moment. Let's keep running. Oh, we found a backpack. That's a good start. We immediately started looting already, so start as you mean to go on. Find another building. Let's take a look. There's gotta be other ones that are open. There we go. A lot of very concerned people. And we're not being allowed in by security. It was just this lobby area. No elevators either, obviously. So might get the heck out of here. The next one on the corner. Literally, we've got the four corners of the square, and that is it. Essentially, start from. Not even at all. And that was the park on this corner. There's space to walk through on this side, maybe. No, ain't no chance. People on the other side. Hello. That will collapse at any time. Given the time of everything happened. Nope, another one you can't get into. Right, I believe I may be hitting the limit of my ability to play this game considering I have no Japanese to me at all. You can essentially see what the design of the game is like. It feels like your good old-fashioned run-around adventure. Oh, events. Oh, she does not look happy. It's just the fact I'm skipping through conversation because I'm not going to get anything from the interactions, so might as well not sit there and watch them. Because all I can get is like tone and people's mood from it, but I don't know what it means. Oh, got more interaction. Timid schoolgirl, don't shout at her. Oh, damn. I broke the girl. Oh, we found. Ah, there we go. Business school student. Ah, we brought them all together. Awesome. So we actually did make progress. And now we have the out. We need to get back to the rest of the class. Are we all going in tow? They're all debating with themselves whether or not they're going to go. Is that going to hold? Let us find out. Boom. Oh, it's not letting me pick to go. Come on. It's essentially like that looks like the way out. Why wouldn't they let me go out? Oh shit, there we go. Ah, there we go. So, now I know how to crawl. Ah, that's terrifying! Oh, Jesus. Right, is that all we get to play? Ah! Man! That was, a little bit disappointing. Mildly so. I literally got to play like the first moments of an actual earthquake, and just whenever it got terrifying. So I'm assuming this is a trailer. Right, we'll let the trailer play through here while we discuss what's going on with the game, because, you know, I think it's actually just, it's one of those games that is quintessentially Japanese, but I actually do love the genre of action-adventure games. This would be right up my alley to play in English, and there is like a history of like reality survival simulator style games and like a How to Survive and other ones that are a little bit more actiony, but I could really get on board with something like this, especially if it's actually got good character acting in it. Now, it appeared to actually be fairly articulate in its change of clothes. It seemed to be fairly articulate in its character interactions and the reality of the people in such a situation, and I'd be so on board to watch through a story like this. I imagine it's not that many like truly like you can die moments in it. It's not going to be a King's Quest kind of thing, probably closer to a I don't know, I'm trying to think of another good action-adventure series that might do something similar to this. Maybe a Broken Sword kind of thing, where you don't get any further without solutions, but you see a character survival drama that is actually created from it has from a created character perspective, a single individual viewpoint that you play through. Of course, they're obviously focusing on this like first character selection, but then I crafted it myself a little bit afterwards. It's a real watch that it seemed like a very calm and lived-in experience. The best way to describe it. I'd personally recommend checking this out whenever it does possibly get a European release. But I have not heard anything specifically about it getting one over here at all. And I imagine with the reason of this game actually getting delayed in the first place, are we going to see it happen again because of events? 25th of November? No, October. So we're literally we're just before release of this game in Japan. Are we going to see more? That's what I'm curious to find out. So yeah, this has been a Made in Japan for Disaster Report 4 Summer Memories, or Disaster Report 4 Plus Summer Memories, because it was originally, I think 4 was meant to be for the PS3, and then this was like, oh well, we're getting it out for the PS4 late into its life cycle. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Check out Granzella Games to see more about this, and actually check out other gameplays probably coming out from Japanese players in the next month or so, because I can't play through something like this that's that heavy dialogue without knowing what I'm choosing. Maybe we'll see a localized version. I'm looking at you guys, P-Cube. P-Cube, you do this kind of stuff all the time. This would be an interesting one to bring over. I just don't know where your market might be for this, but give it a try. Thank you very much for watching. Again, make sure to support any sort of rescue services or support services that actually deal with these real-life situations, because it's not